Darkhawk, Blind Al, and other obscure Marvel characters. Hey there, Marvel enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel where we explore everything Marvel, from the well-trodden paths to the hidden corners of the vast comic universe. Today, we're diving into the depths of Marvel lore to uncover some of the most intriguing characters you might not have heard of yet. You've all heard of Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Captain America, right? But what about Darkhawk or Blind Al? Ever wondered who else lurks in the shadows of the Marvel universe, waiting to be discovered? Marvel isn't just about the headline heroes. It's a rich tapestry woven with thousands of characters, each adding their own unique thread to the story. Some of these characters might not have blockbuster movies or flashy merchandise, but they play crucial roles in making the Marvel Universe the vibrant world we love. So grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's embark on a journey to meet Darkhawk, Blind Al, and other obscure Marvel characters who deserve their time in the spotlight. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new reading list for your next comic book run. The significance of obscure characters in the Marvel Universe. You might be thinking, why should I care about characters I've never heard of? Well, let's chat about that. Obscure characters are the unsung heroes and villains that add depth and flavor to the Marvel Universe. They enrich the storytelling by bringing fresh perspectives and untapped narratives that the main characters might not explore. Without them, the world of Marvel would be a lot less diverse and, dare I say, a bit boring. Think about it. If every story was just about the Avengers saving the world, things would get predictable fast. It's these lesser-known characters that often introduce surprise elements, crazy plot twists, and unique backgrounds that keep the universe dynamic. Plus, many of today's popular heroes were once obscure themselves. Guardians of the Galaxy, anyone? Before their movie debut, they weren't exactly household names. So by delving into these hidden gems, you're not just expanding your Marvel knowledge, you're getting ahead of the curve on who might be the next big thing in the MCU. Darkhawk. Origin and backstory. First up, let's talk about Darkhawk, one of Marvel's most fascinating under-the-radar heroes. Meet Christopher Powell, an ordinary teenager from Queens, New York. One fateful day, while exploring an abandoned amusement park, Chris stumbles upon a mysterious amulet. Little does he know, this is no ordinary piece of jewelry. When he grasps it, he transforms into the armored hero known as Darkhawk. Created by writer Tom DeFalco and artist Mike Manley, Darkhawk made his debut in Darkhawk #1 back in 1991. His series was part of Marvel's push to introduce new characters in the 90s, bringing fresh blood into the mix. Chris's story revolves around balancing his everyday life, school, friends, family, with the overwhelming responsibility that comes with his newfound powers. Sounds a bit like Peter Parker's dilemma, right? But Darkhawk's journey takes some unique twists and turns that set him apart. Powers and abilities. So, what's in the arsenal of this mysterious hero? When Chris activates the amulet, he transfers his consciousness into an android body equipped with some seriously cool tech. We're talking about enhanced strength, speed, and reflexes. Darkhawk's armor comes with an energy shield and a force blast called the Dark Force Blast. He can also fly using retractable glider wings. Because what's a hero without the ability to soar through the skies? One of the most intriguing aspects of his power is the ability to access different modes, upgrading his armor and abilities. As he delves deeper into the amulet's secrets, he unlocks new powers, making him a continually evolving character. Key storylines. Darkhawk's adventures take him across the Marvel Universe. In one storyline, he teams up with Spider-Man to take down Hobgoblin, highlighting his significance even among the big players. But perhaps his most pivotal role comes during the cosmic events like the War of Kings and Infinity Countdown. Here, Darkhawk discovers his connection to the ancient alien race known as the Shi'ar and the Fraternity of Raptors, a group of powerful warriors. These arcs propel him into space, dealing with intergalactic politics and epic battles. Imagine being a teenager one day and a key player in cosmic warfare the next. Talk about a growth spurt. Legacy and fanbase. Darkhawk may not have a blockbuster movie yet, but he boasts a dedicated fanbase that appreciates his complex character and exciting story arcs. Fans love the blend of relatable teen issues with grand cosmic adventures. It's the best of both worlds. There have even been rumors swirling around about a potential MCU appearance. Could we see Darkhawk on Disney Plus or the big screen? Fingers crossed. His character represents the idea that courage and heroism can come from unexpected places, and that even ordinary people can find themselves in extraordinary circumstances. Blind Al. Character introduction. Next on the list is the enigmatic Blind Al. If you're a Deadpool fan, you might already be familiar with this sharp-witted lady. Blind Al, whose full name is Althea, is an elderly woman who shares a complicated relationship with the Merc with a Mouth himself. She first appeared in Deadpool #1 in 1997, brought to life by writer Joe Kelly and artist Ed McGuinness. At first glance, she might seem like just a side character, but trust me, Blind Al is anything but ordinary. History and development. Al's backstory is cloaked in mystery. There are hints that she was once a British operative during World War II, but much of her past remains undisclosed. Her relationship with Deadpool began under grim circumstances. Deadpool, believing she betrayed him, killed her associates and took her captive. But over time, their relationship evolved into a bizarre mixture of friendship, mutual torment, and familial love. Talk about complicated. Living together, they engage in constant banter, pranks, and mind games. One minute they're sharing a meal, the next they're setting traps for each other around the house. It's a twisted dynamic that only makes sense in Deadpool's world. Dynamics with Deadpool. Blind Al serves as a moral compass and occasional conscience for Deadpool, when he's willing to listen, that is. She doesn't shy away from calling him out on his antics, and their interactions often peel back the layers of Deadpool's chaotic personality. Their relationship is a roller coaster. In one storyline, Deadpool locks Al in a room full of sharp objects when she defies him. Yikes. But this also highlights his inner turmoil and struggle with loneliness. Despite his actions, it's clear that Deadpool values Al's company deeply. Al, on her part, navigates their twisted friendship with a mix of sass, wisdom, and resilience. She gives as good as she gets, making their exchanges some of the most entertaining and thought-provoking in the comics. Representation in media. In the Deadpool movies, Blind Al is portrayed brilliantly by Leslie Uggams. Her on-screen chemistry with Ryan Reynolds captures the essence of their complex relationship while leaning into the comedic elements. The cinematic portrayal brings a wider audience to appreciate Blind Al's character. She adds depth to the films, grounding Deadpool's outrageous behavior with her no-nonsense attitude. Impact on Deadpool's narrative and character growth. Blind Al is more than just comic relief. She's a crucial part of Deadpool's journey. Through their interactions, we see glimpses of Wade Wilson's vulnerability and desire for genuine connection. She challenges him, frustrates him, and supports him in her own unique way. Their relationship underscores themes of redemption, trust, and the search for humanity amidst chaos. Spotlight on other obscure Marvel characters. Sleepwalker. Now let's shed some light on Sleepwalker, a guardian of the mindscape. Sleepwalker hails from a dimension that borders our dreams. He first appeared in Sleepwalker #1 in 1991, created by Bob Budiansky and Brett Blevins. He becomes trapped in the mind of college student Rick Sheridan, only emerging when Rick is asleep. With powers like flight, super strength, and the ability to warp reality, Sleepwalker battles creatures that threaten humanity through the dream world. His stories blend superhero action with surreal, psychological elements. If you're into mind-bending adventures, Sleepwalker's tales are a must-read. Dupe. Prepare yourself for the weird and wonderful world of Dupe. Dupe first appears in X-Force #116 in 2001, created by Peter Milligan and Mike Allred. Resembling a floating green blob, Dupe serves as the cameraman for the mutant team X-Statix. Don't let his appearance fool you. Dupe is a powerhouse. He possesses energy manipulation abilities, and his body contains a pocket dimension. He speaks in a unique language, depicted through symbols, but somehow everyone understands him. Dupe embodies the quirky, experimental side of Marvel, bringing humor and absurdity to his storylines. 3D Man. Let's take it back to the classics with 3D Man. 3D Man, aka Chuck Chandler, debuted in Marvel Premiere 35 in 1977, created by Roy Thomas and Jim Craig. After an accident involving an experimental rocket and some 3D glasses, Chuck gains the powers of three men: triple strength, speed, and senses. Operating during the 1950s, 3D Man battles Skrull infiltrators and represents Marvel's nod to the golden age of comics. His stories are a blend of nostalgia and classic superhero tropes, perfect for fans of vintage comic vibes. Death's Head. Last but not least, meet Death's Head, the freelance peacekeeping agent. Originally appearing in Transformers UK No. 113, Death's Head was created by Simon Furman and Jeff Sr. This mechanoid bounty hunter has crossed paths with everyone from the Fantastic Four to the Doctor. Known for his dry wit and mercenary attitude, Death's Head operates on his own code of conduct. His adventures span time and space, blending sci-fi with superhero elements. Importance of these characters. So why do these characters matter? Each one brings something unique to the Marvel Universe. Sleepwalker explores the unseen battles within our minds. Dupe adds a layer of absurdity and challenges conventional storytelling. 3D Man connects us to the nostalgic roots of comic history. Death's Head offers a morally ambiguous perspective, enriching the ethical landscape of Marvel narratives. They allow writers to experiment with new ideas and themes, keeping the Marvel Universe fresh and exciting. Potential for future storylines or adaptations. With the MCU expanding into multiverses and exploring more cosmic and mystical stories, the door is open for these characters to make appearances. Imagine a Disney Plus series diving into the dreamscapes with Sleepwalker, or Dupe popping up in a quirky X-Men reboot. The possibilities are endless, and as fans, we can hope to see these hidden gems shine on new platforms. The appeal of delving into lesser-known heroes and villains. Exploring obscure characters isn't just about being a comic book hipster. It's about uncovering stories that offer fresh perspectives and expand the boundaries of traditional superhero narratives. These characters often tackle themes and issues that mainstream heroes don't, providing representation and diversity that's essential in storytelling. Plus, there's a certain thrill in discovering a character or story that not everyone knows about, a hidden treasure in a sprawling universe. By supporting these lesser-known heroes and villains, we encourage Marvel to continue creating innovative and varied content. Who knows? Your new favorite character might be waiting in the pages of an old comic, just begging to be discovered. There you have it, a whirlwind tour of some of Marvel's most intriguing obscure characters. We hope this journey has inspired you to dive deeper into the Marvel Universe and explore the stories beyond the famous faces. Whether it's the cosmic adventures of Darkhawk, the complex dynamics with Blind Al, or the surreal tales of Sleepwalker and Dupe, there's a whole world waiting for you. So next time you're in your local comic shop or browsing online, give these characters a chance. You might just find a new favorite, or several. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring and stay marvelous.